Welcome to the JWK show. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel, check out our sponsor crypto exchange BITUNIX. The link is in the description below. We have no KYC and no VPN. We have XRP chosen all the way back in 1992. We do have predictive programming from the 1% from the Sneakers movie, and that is the main character hacking into the Federal Reserve System. And we do have the system mentioning XRP. We have, to be exact, XRP 262. And even in the movie, we had the mention of Evergreen, and we can see we have the XRP symbolism, and now we have from Ripple, we have their Ripple Swell event, Ripple event happening every single year. We do have an exhibit at the event, the Ripple exhibits, and we have to mention the reference to the Evergreen ship container ship, and we also have the XRP logo as well. So it seems like we have Ripple hinting at this movie, and this movie is telling us of the Federal Reserve adopting XRP. We do have the FedNow payment system adopting ISO 20022 tokens, and we have Bearable Guy and Evergreen being a match as well in Gematria. So a lot of fascinating connections. We do have the 1% all the way back in 1992 telling us that it was always XRP. We have the new financial system adopting XRP. And again, we have Ripple confirming that as well. So this is an absolutely insane connection. We do have the 589 being shown as well, the number. And we have a lot of big things going on relating to the financial system. We have Trump saying he will keep stocks at record highs, $600 billion a year in Magnificent 7 cap EX, Fed cutting interest rates into 3% plus inflation, which is bullish for the markets. Global AI infrastructure spending at $1 trillion per year. Fed ending quantitative tightening in 2 days, starting in December. Also very bullish. U.S. deficit spending at more than 6% of U.S. GDP. NVIDIA larger than all but 5 national stock markets. Record corporate buybacks of $1.2 trillion coming in 2026. Again, adding even more fuel to the bull run. Trump will completely cut income taxes. That was a statement he made. And we had Trump promising 2,000 stimulus checks in 2026. So most of this is very bullish for the markets, and that's set by Anonymous, the insiders. We do have the bull market resuming in 2026. Now, take a look at this as well. We have major geopolitical events. We have Hungary's Orban defies EU by promising to go on buying Russian oil. We have Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban defying Brussels on Friday by promising Russia's President Vladimir Putin he will keep buying Russian oil despite the EU's push to isolate Moscow over its invasion of Ukraine. And we can see we do have from the XRP insiders, EU destruction, oil, pots, mass, move to global instant overnight, escrow demonstrates NATO life expectancy, lock no return, rippled final new solution. Yes, 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 yes. We have ruble, USD, euro, yuan, China, watch closely, gold ready 2024. Definitely watch out for this event. Watch out for oil and destruction in the EU. And we also have the S&P 500 passing on Microsoft again. We have the S&P committee reviewing new candidates for inclusion, and once again we have MSTR not making the cuts, even though it checks mechanical boxes on market cap, liquidity, and US listing. So this isn't about fundamentals, this isn't about eligibility, this is about the S&P not wanting a Bitcoin heavy company inside their benchmark yet. Now that could be a possibility, or the S&P 500 knows that MicroStrategy is a Ponzi scheme, and eventually they will collapse and fail, just as we have seen every time with Michael Burry, even during the dot-com bubble, losing $6 billion in a single day. And we even have China going against Bitcoin cryptos as well. As of now, we had China says Bitcoin and crypto have no legal status and orders stricter enforcement and rising speculation. But guys, this happens right every single couple of years. All it is just FUD. Now we do have FUD from CNBC. We have silver hitting record highs in 2025, but we have CNBC calling silver the devil's metal. So basically, it seems like they can't control the narrative anymore. We have JP Morgan, many banks, institutions shorting silver and precious metals. And now we do have a short squeeze happening with silver making a new all-time high. So right now, silver is looking bullish. We also have copper making a new all-time high as well. But we have Saudi discovering 11 million tons of gold, silver, copper, and zinc. So could we see this news affecting the markets, the extra supply affecting the prices? But it is still much better to hold on to gold and silver, as we have 80% of dollars created in the last 5 years, right? At this rate, the dollar will become worthless, hyperinflation. And lastly, we have North Korea's Lazarus Group suspected to the 30 million hack on South Korea's Upbit, local news reported. We had a hack happening on Upbit exchange. Be careful with centralized exchanges. As we said, don't leave all your cryptos on a centralized exchange. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.